seasons in league history. It's the Commanders and the Saints just ahead on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive.
They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
He had the numbers of a game last week.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And this first play will get him back to the 25, and that's going to be it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Throwing Jones.
He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
On the option right, it's Jones.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4th down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Commanders have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive.
Yeah, they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times to interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he is going to have a Saints first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 20 carries, 81 yards and a touchdown. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
A short gain here, maybe a yard and 29.
Not much on that one, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there that gets correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up.
On 2nd and 1, Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
They'll try and run the option. And Jones will hit the deck here, and he is able to pick up the first down.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Jones throw into the hands of McLaurin.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they can keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Off the play fake, Jones. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On second down. They'll run it here. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. That's complete right around the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. To the back of the end zone, but too high. They go play action here on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Whoever the dime looked on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, this to McLaurin out on the left side.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
Jones, a final shot before break. Flush to his right.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's Washington now to take over.
Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's as well. Jones now Throwing to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Back to Gibson and another catch for him.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now left side on the swing pass.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Here's Jones. Off the play fake.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. From the 31, Jones.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he finds McLaurin.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They'll run the option left.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. Off play action. Jones.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Well, you certainly have to get a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Looking deep downfield. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. He's got a man complete. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50.
A huge play there for Washington. 48 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The Saints on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 35 on 2nd down, Jones.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. On 2nd and 9, Jones. Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave,
29 yards.
and the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Lutt's good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown.
Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Jones on 1st down. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Jones. Off play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for 1 more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. Now Washington down on the scoreboard. 1:14 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Now Jones. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. To throw is Jones. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. Jones. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. Probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The clock showing 19 seconds to go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 90%.